Alright YouTube, and welcome to this video today. 8 teams you should manage in Italy on Football Manager 2021. I'm going to show you 8 teams that I think will be a very good save for you to do when Football Manager 2021 is out. And can you get these teams right up to be, great again? To be winning everything possible in Italy. Let's get right into it and have a look. Right, here we go with the first of the pick of the 8 teams you should manage on FM21. We've got Siena, a professional team, a very big team for where they are in the league, in the Italian Serie C/A. Big, massive stadium for where they are. 15,000 capacity, which is very big. Built in 1923, so a very old stadium as well. They've got decent facilities, decent reputation, and decent training facilities. So as you manage this team, as you start your career here, you can build that up higher and higher to make this an even better save for you. Local fierce rivalries with Fiorentina, Livorno, Empoli, Lucchese and Roma, which obviously you can't play in the first season you manage at this team because they're in a higher division. History, an abundance of trophies, 10 trophies literally all together. Bit of history. Founded in 1904 as a club which enjoyed their best spell of success in the 2000s, and their last competition win coming as recently as 2015. Roma, Siena, which they are named as, are a club with a growing history. They've won the Italian second tier in 2003 and also finished runners-up once. If we have a look at the team, they've got some decent players here. Players you might have heard of, especially if you're a Siena supporter. But this guy, Fabio Gurley, if I've pronounced that right, a decent player. Worth 205k, which is quite a lot of money for that division when you think about it. I think he is the player that's actually worth the most. Oh no. There we go. 350k. Riccardo Baroni. So you're going to want to get this player back because he's on loan at Fiorentina. So yeah, a very good team. And they've got Dario Ambrosio. Yeah, Ambrosio. Decent team. Right, that's the first team. Roma, Siena. Perugia in Serie B. Very big place to play. Capacity of 23,000 all-seater stadium. Renato Fiori, Perugia, Italy. Built in 1975. They've won an abundance of trophies, which I will show you in a bit. Youth facilities, good. Reputation, national. Training facilities, great. So you will not have to bother with doing the training facilities up at this club. You're already going to get a lot of young players coming through the ranks and make this team even better. Right, they've got a fierce rivalry with Siena and Arezzo. So you're going to want to beat those teams, aren't you? Their key player, Slobodan Rakovic, and their captain, Alessandro Rossi. Got to have heard of those players because they are very good players. If we go and have a look into the history, look at the trophies they have won. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trophies to boot. Okay, they are mostly only trophies of winning leagues, but That is a boatload of trophies. As a club, is currently enjoying their best ever spell of success. Their last competition win coming as recently as 2014. Grifoni, as they are named, are a club with a growing history. They've finished runners-up in the Italian top division once, and that is obviously Serie A. Won the Italian second tier in 1975. So like I said before, a very, very big team with a very, very big history. So if we look at all of their stuff, if we can, no, we can't look at the things. So let's have a look at their senior, their players. Some very, very good players in this team. Worth quite a lot of money, over a couple of £1 million. A £2 million player in Marco Parra. Decent defensive midfield player there. You're going to want to get him back off loan from Atlanta. Or at Atlanta, whichever way you want to say it. I mean, decent team. I've never managed this team before. But they're obviously a decent team with really a growing history. Pablo Fernandez, a very decent player on loan from Manchester City. You're going to have this guy to really spur you on. Right. That is Perugia. Empoli in Italian Serie B. Big stadium, 16,000 capacity. Carlo Castigliani, Empoli, Italy. Built in 1965. Another old stadium you could build up, make it look even that much little better. They've got Leonardo Mancuso, a very decent player. You've probably heard of him. Really, really good player. Used to play for Pescara and Juventus at one point. A very good player worth 3.1 million. And the captain, Domenico Maeta. Another very decent player, but getting on a bit. But still, leadership qualities, decent at tackling. Still a bit of pace at 36. 11 pace. Been at Empoli and Bologna quite some time. Well, and even Verona. 120 appearances for them. Right, so youth facilities good. Reputation national. Training facilities average. You could probably get the training facilities up a little bit at this team, you know. Get them so they get some good youth coming through. Founded in 1920. So, long time ago this club were founded. Fierce rivalries with Pistoiese, Pisa and Siena, the team who I did earlier. A little bit of history for them. They have only won 4 trophies in their career. So this would be a good save to do. Get them those extra trophies to fill up an actual trophy cabinet. As a club which is currently enjoying the best ever spell of success, their last competition win coming as recently as 2008. 2008? Where I got that from, I do not know. The Azzurri are a club with a growing history. Empoli have won the Italian second tier in 2005 and in 2018, as you can see the trophies at the top there. Can we see their competizioni? Nope, it does not let us see their actual stats there. But a list of all their players. Some very decent ones. They've got this guy joining them, Andrea Lamantia, worth £3.4 million. Very decent striker, 28-year-old Italian. Anyone else decent along? A couple of decent ones, over 2 mils along the way. And they have got a person worth £8.75 million, but he's joining Sassuolo, so will no longer be a player at Empoli. Well, anyway, that's Empoli in Serie A B. Udinese in the Italian Serie A professional team. Their stadium, the Dacia Arena, Udinese, Italy, 25 capacity stadium. You can see the stadium there. Looks a very, very good stadium, to be fair. Looks like a pretty stadium, doesn't it? Year built 1976. They've got players like a key player here, Rodrigo Di Paul. If you're an Udinese supporter, you obviously know this player. A very good player, actually. This player could play at a higher team. Very, very good, and only 25 years old, worth £22 million. And their captain, Kevin Lasagna, if I've got that right. 26-year-old striker, decent player, worth £6 million. The actual club are worth an estimated value of £116 million. Youth facilities good, reputation national, training facilities great. You are going to get some really good 15 to 16 youth prospects through at this club, guaranteed. They were actually built in 1896, donkeys years ago, so a very, very old club. Fierce rivalries with Siena and Venezia. History: 8 trophies along the board. So, you know, a very well-established club, but a club that you could get a few more trophies out of if you get the right players in at this team. The club enjoyed probably their best ever spell of success in the 1970s, although now enduring a 39-year barren spell. That is a long time. Can you get them a trophy after that 39-year span? You know, get them a bigger trophy cabinet. Get them some really good stars or wonder kids in at this team to provide and grow. Having not won a competition since 1980, that is very long, isn't it? Like it says, 39 years. Bianconeri still have a history of which they can just be proud of, finishing runners-up in the Italian top division, but the only time in 1955. Long, long time. Very good players here when you look. Couple of them, £14 million, Ken Sema. Like I said, if you're an Udinese supporter, you're going to know these teams, these players. Or if you watch a lot of Italian football in Serie A, you're going to know these players. Some very good ones. He's only 25 years old. Star player, Mandragora. Very, very good player there. So they have got some really good stars here. Pause it if you want to, you know, obviously look at all these. Right, that is Udinese. Parma, very, very big team in Serie A. Their stadium is the Ennio Tardini, Parma, Italy. 22,000 capacity stadium, built in 1924. They've got some star players and hot prospects. Here's one of them, Andrea Adorante, a striker, 19 years of age. Very, very good. He's going to grow into an actual brilliant player. Literally a poacher, a pressing forward, a target man, an advance forward. He can literally do any role up front. You know, doesn't say he's a wonder kid, but actually, I would say he is. Very good player there. Key player, Gervinho, ex-Arsenal player and Roma player, as you can see. banging in goals for Parma. 32 years of age now, but still got 18 pace. Still a very fast player. Captain Bruno Alves. You've all obviously heard of Bruno Alves. 37 years old now. Little bit of pace still left in him, but brilliant mentals. And he's already wanted as well by Wolves at 37. Okie dokie then. You know, average youth facilities, national reputation, training facilities, brilliant. So, the youth players are going to be training on a top of the range training place. They're going to love it. Fierce rivalries with Regina, Zebre, as you know, are Juventus, and Modena, Piacenza, and Vicenza. Legends of this club. Hernan Crespo. You've all obviously heard of him. And icons such of like self Fabio Cannavaro, Gianluca Buffon, and Enrico Chiesa. Right, history time. Look at those trophies. How many have they got? 1, 3, 7, 14 trophies this club have won. So they have got a boatload of trophies, a big, massive cabinet. And can you even get them more? Obviously you can, because Parma are a team that are built for success. As a club which has enjoyed its best spell of success in the 1990s, and their last competition win coming as recently as 2016, Procreati are a club with a growing history. Parma finished runners-up in the Italian top division for the only time in 1977. 2 Europa Cup wins. That is very good on its own. Can you get Parma to the next level and actually get them more Champions League trophies? I bet you can. Right, that is Parma. Torino in the Italian Serie A. Their stadium, Olimpico Grande Torino, Turin, Italy. So obviously not far from Juventus's ground. Capacity 27,958,000, and it was built in 1933. They've got a hot prospect, Vincenzo Milico. I've never heard of him, but maybe you have if you're a Torino supporter. Decent actual player. Only 18. Wanted by the likes of Manchester City and Tottenham. Definitely give this guy a chance. Look at that. 163 potential ability. Get this guy training, and get him a decent partnership for mentoring. They've got their key player, Armando Izzo. This guy is good. 27 years of age, brilliant mental stats, decent physicals, and decent technicality stats. Look at that, marking 16. Very good defender there, worth £17 million. And everybody has heard of the captain, Andrea Bellotti, still only 25. It seems as though this guy has been around for a very, very long time. Brilliant pressing forward, also can do poaching job, complete forward, or a target man. A very, very decent player. Technicals, brilliant. Mentals, brilliant. And decent physicals to boot. This guy is a must-buy for any single team. He's only still 25. So, as you're managing Torino, you've got a player that is already built for success here. Worth £27 million. Great youth facilities, national reputation, great training facilities. You're going to get a boatload of young kids come through that are already decent. Just train them up because of decent training facilities. You are going to be set here for a long, long time. Fierce rivalries with Juventus, others with Sampdoria, Bologna, Verona, Perugia, Atalanta, Brescia, Piacenza, Lecce. Legends of the club, you might know them, as you can see there. I don't know them, but history, a lot of trophies, a lot of Serie A wins, 7 of them, 5 Italian Cup wins, 3 Italian Serie B wins, and the Mitropa Cup to boot. Having enjoyed their greatest era during the 1940s, despite not having won anything for 18 years. Can you break that 18-year deadlock and get Torino to become champions of the Serie A once again? Toro, as their nickname are, have a successful history boasting a total of 16 competition wins. There they are. Brilliant, brilliant. But get them a lot more. And Belotti is going to get you there as well. Right, that's Torino. Napoli in the Italian Serie A, their stadium, San Paolo, Naples, Italy, 76,000 capacity. Massive, massive, massive stadium. You are going to get boatloads coming through in gate receipts if you manage this team. Built in 1959. Estimated value of this club, 162 million. They're in the Champions League. You know, youth facilities good, reputation worldwide, training facilities excellent. Again, you are going to get players coming through in the youth, and training facilities are that good. They are excellent. You're going to be able to train and get the best out of your players. Right, hot prospect for this team, Gianluca Gaetano, a very, very decent attacking midfielder that is only 19 years of age. Only worth 650k. So you're going to want to get the best out of that guy. Key players, Koulibaly. Who doesn't know Koulibaly? It's a push, isn't it, at the moment? On rating, Van Dijk is the best defender. Koulibaly not far behind, but there is a debate. Who would you pick? Koulibaly, Van Dijk as the best defender in the world? One of those, isn't it? Van Dijk might just about squeeze it. But look at the physicals on this guy and everything. 28 years of age, Senegalese, international, physicals, mentals, technicals, all brilliant. £55 million this guy is worth. Captain Lorenzo Insigne. You obviously know this guy. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant player. Going to bag you a boatload of goals. 233 appearances for Napoli, scoring 58 goals. Brilliant, that is. Right. They've got fierce rivalries with Juventus and Roma. Other ones with Salernitana, Avellino and Verona. Right. Loads of trophies there. They have won the Europa Cup once. The Italian Cup 5 times. So, a very good team. And they have won the top division, the Serie A, twice. A club which has enjoyed its best spell of success in the 1980s. And their last competition win coming as recently as 2014. So, 6 years. Not that much. Partenope, if I've got that right, are a club with a growing history. So they are a very big club with a load of trophies. Can you get them even more and make this team the best in Serie A? That is Napoli. Right, the last team on the list today, Inter Milan, Internazionale Milano in the Serie A, Giuseppe Meazza Stadium, Milan, Italy, 80,000 stadium. You can fit and cram in 80,000 in this stadium. Plus the gate receipts are going to be mental at this club. Money is just going to keep shooting and shooting and shooting in. Year it was built, 1926. A professional team worth £400 million. Youth facilities excellent. Reputation worldwide, obviously. Training facilities superb. Again, you are going to get the young players coming through here and just train and become brilliant. Their hot prospect, Sebastiano Esposito, brilliant player. 16 years of age, worth £4 million. A striker that can play literally anywhere in the front line. Gonna grow into a superb player, and that's a guarantee. We got the key player, Skriniar, one of the best defenders in the world, in my personal opinion. Brilliant physicals, mentals, and technicals. An actual beast of a defender, worth £51 million. Captain Handanovic, been a top goalkeeper for many a year. Still only 34 years of age, practically still in his prime. Physicals, mentals, he is just a beast. Very good goalkeeper, and been at Inter for a very long time. Fierce rivalries with Juventus and AC Milan, obviously not far from each other, Inter and AC, and other rivalries with Roma. So as we go through to the cups, look at that, pause it, read all that if you want to. Champions League 3 times, Club Championships once, won the Serie A title 18 times. That is a lot. Europa Cup 3 times. They are a very big club with a very big history. Having enjoyed their greatest era during the 2000s, despite enduring a frustrated 7 years without a trophy, Nerazzurri are still one of the most successful clubs in Italy. 40 competition wins. I will show you a couple of the players here, because they have got a boatload of brilliant players. Alexis Sanchez, £35 million. As you can see here, on loan from Manchester United. Still only 30. Mauro Icardi, probably one of the greatest strikers around at the moment, and you will have him here at Inter Milan. Look at it. Boats and boats and boats. De Vrij, another brilliant defender. Christian Eriksen, ex-Tottenham, Brozovic, Romelu Lukaku. They have got the players here to boot. Right, guys, if you have like these, 8 teams to manage on FM21, drop me a subscribe so I can do more of these videos when Football Manager 21 is actually out, and not long to wait actually. Press that bell notification, press all, so when I do a video, boom, slap, it's at the top of your screen. You can watch it. It's free to subscribe, so why not do it? Eh? Right, visit all my socials, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Discord, my Instagram, my merch store. If you haven't checked all those out yet, go and hook them up and give it a look. Right, guys, if you have enjoyed it today, just do that, okay? Guys, catch you in the next video.